everybody. Okay, so this is the third picture I drew for this character. The first one was in my sketchbook. The second one was also on Krita, this app I'm using, and it came out horribly. And for some reason, I can't find the video. I think I accidentally deleted it when I was deleting something else. Um, I'm so sorry. I'm a little bit sick at the moment, so just ignore that. So this is my character from my book. Her name is Thalindra, Thalindra. Thalindra. She is the princess of the book, and I mean that quite literally. She's a princess. Her mother's a queen, her father's a king. She's got siblings, but that really doesn't matter. But that's who. Anyway, okay. So I'm gonna be uploading next week the redone version of this one because I redrew her again after this. One more video behind. So next week video we will be all caught up, and then hopefully about a week after that I'll be finished with the bigger one I'm busy with now. It's a lot of details, so it's taking me forever. So this isn't the final version, but I'm quite happy with how she turned out. I like what I did with the hair. I just think I didn't know when to stop with this one. So I'm glad I redid it, but you'll see that next week. So she's got thick hair in a braid going down. I'm still deciding if I want to let her cut her hair later on in the series, because it's going to be a series. It's a fantasy novel. I can tell you guys a little bit about it. So I don't know how to tell you about it without spoiling it. So it's basically about Thalindra, and she goes with Aldrich, is a beastman, and they go look for stuff in order to save the world, as fantasy novels go. I think I'm busy still preparing the blurb and everything, and then I think with every video I upload for the art for the blurb for the book, I'll read from the blurb for you guys. Hopefully, eventually, next week. So this portrait is basically kind of like what I would expect her castle portrait to look like, because you must know the royals, they've got castle portraits and stuff. So she's in her pretty princess dress, which she really only wears for the portrait. I did draw her again later on in her traveling outfit, but yeah. And really, the blending tool needs to be taken away from me, because I keep using it and I keep redoing the piece I use it on, because I don't know when to stop when it comes to blending. Like, it's too much. I'm quite happy with how this one turned out though. It's just not my favorite. I'm happy with it. I'm just very glad I redid it. And then layering sucks. Like, I have to go through all my layers to kind of find where I was working on this so I can erase it, and then it's like going through every single layer. And then my other drawing, I was busy looking for a layer. I'm completely redoing the kingdom piece, because I was looking for the layer I drew the Alvin Tower on. No, no. This leads up to the Alvin Tower. Sorry, I just woke up. Um, I was looking for the layer I drew the bushes and stuff on, and I don't know how, but I deleted the layer. And then when I finally zoomed out after putting back detail and stuff, I saw my Alvin Tower was just gone. It was just like this white blob where the Alvin Tower was. And I completely deleted it, and I was like looking for it, trying to figure out how to get it back, and I can't. And I went back to the video to see where exactly did I lose it, and it's when I was busy with the bushes. So it's just this whole massive Alvin spire gone. I thought it was funny. You see, I do too much blending, I think. I don't know. I'm still learning how to draw on the computer. And my sketchbook and stuff, I can do it for you, but on the computer it's different. It feels different. So I'm quite happy. I think I'm improving quite a bit. And then for my commission pieces, I'm nearly finished with it. Just waiting for final confirmation from the client, and then I can focus on these fully, because I haven't been able to sit down with the kingdom sketch for a week now. So if you want to see the final results for Thalindra, tune in again next week Sunday, because then I'm uploading the final piece. and you guys can say whether you like this one more or the newer version more. Um, that video is still in editing at the moment, so that's only going to be ready for you guys next week. I'm trying to get a little bit ahead at least, because I have this thing where I do the recordings and then I just never post them. I don't know. It's just something I do. Yeah, over here I was busy adding some highlights. Where am I busy? I'm busy for eye, adding details. I don't know why I like under eye bags so much. I just really like them. And then her lips look a little bit small, or looked a little bit small to me. That's another part of why I redid it. See, I don't really do a lot of resketching. I like to just kind of try and focus on line confidence. Um, where's my sketchbook? Because in the original, I don't know, I'll have to look for my sketchbook, but you guys can expect the sketchbook tour soon as well, where all of these characters are basically sketched in and planned out. So it's making it quite easy for me to focus on doing it on a PC without having to draw a line, erase it, draw a line, erase it, because I've got my map next to me. Um, sorry, I like that texture for the hair, but then I was like, I'm not gonna remember what it is later on, because I haven't quite figured out how to draw a lot of stuff on the PC yet. So on sketchbooks it's easy. Sketchbooks is fun and quick and lovely, and well, not quick, but on the PC it's like a whole different ball game for me now. Um, we're just adding a bit of shadows and shading and details and stuff, and then like a dress I made way too dark in the sketch, which is fine. The next one is perfect. I love the next sketch, which you guys will get next Sunday, of course. Um, it's gonna be in the same folder as well. So I also figured I'm gonna stop doing gaming videos on the channel because nobody watches them anyway. So it's just taking up space on my PlayStation. So I'm just gonna focus on the art. And then you're gonna be getting a lot of like painting ceramics as well, because I'm gonna be making a lot of ceramic pieces to paint, which I thought would be fun. I was gonna do a video of me fixing an old oil painting of my daughter because I drew the one eye or painted the one eye a little bit higher. I have a tendency to do that. My eyes sometimes just they're not exactly equal, because you saw in my initial sketch how I draw it. I just draw a circle, draw a bunch of lines, and then kind of follow the lines of where I want everything. I did not do that with the oil painting, and you can tell. Um, but yeah, we'll see if I finish that. Where am I busy with now? Still details. Only thing with this krita app is, like, I watch a lot of the people that are making the videos now of drawing on the computer, and they zoom in on the parts that they're busy with. I haven't quite figured that out on krita. I don't think you can do that. So you guys will have to like squint at the screen and try and figure out where I'm working, so we can play like where's the brush strokes. So like where's Waldo, the game. So you can like kind of guess where I'm busy with. I'm busy with the hair. Yay! There's the brush stroke. I don't know. I don't know how to change it. I don't think Krita can. And I'm using Krita because it actually works with my drawing tablet. I'm using the Wacom drawing tablet, and it's free. So I'm using Krita, and Krita is honestly amazing. Like, I don't know other drawing apps, but so far of my experience, because I tried two or three other ones, they were just so confusing. It was like staring at a airplane's control panel. It was like, what is all this? Krita is a little bit simpler. It's got more space where you can draw and focus on your drawing. And a couple of YouTube videos later, I kind of know how to do, well, what you're watching here. um, I'm still figuring out a lot of the stuff. I mean, sorry, rendering and all of that. I think I'm doing it right. I have no idea. I hope so. I'm learning, okay? And I want to make the art for my sketchbook, so, for my fantasy novels. So expect a lot of art from my fantasy world. I thought I was gonna do maybe one of the creatures as well. There's uh, like chitterlings. They're like little bugs that live in wells and stuff. I thought I would do them as well, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see when we get to that chapter. Because currently I'm busy splitting the chapters on the final edit, and yeah, because each chapter is about 5,000 to 6,000 words at the moment. So as soon as I have them split, the book is gonna like double in chapters because currently it's on 20, and I'm splitting them to 2 to 3, so it's gonna be 40 chapters to 45 chapters. And then I wanted to give her some texture because it felt so smooth, and when you're busy in your sketchbooks, it's not that smooth. But I don't know if I like it. But anyway, leave your thoughts down below. Um, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you have the best day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.